Hello, and welcome back to this week's episode of The Court of Mithras. Our finale, as we get to find out whether our players will survive what is to come and what their plans will be moving forward. Um, there are plenty of options. Many of them will lead to horrific doom, so let's find out which way they go. This week, let's start off our introduction with Drew. Drew, give us your intro.
Hey everybody, I'm Drew. I have been playing Philippe in the Court of Mithras. It's been a joy to play this game, and I love the shenanigans we're in, especially since John and Conrad were not present, so they don't know what they're walking into. Look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Up next, Blue, give us your introduction.
Hey everyone, I am Blue here playing everyone's favorite frenemy, Toreador, Ashley, for at least a few more minutes.
Absolutely. And up next, Mars, give us your introduction.
Hello, everyone. I am Mars, and I am playing Enid, the La Sombra. We'll see if I join the Abyss.
We'll have to see, won't we? And last but certainly not least, John, give us your introduction.
Hi, I'm John. I'm playing Conrad, the world's weirdest Christian Zamisi, which I understand is going to become very important shortly.
Oh, yeah.
Too late.
With that, I can give my introduction. Hello, I'm Mark, aka the CatsMeow. This is my channel. I hope you enjoy your time here and will enjoy our tale of tragedy, death, and doom in the medieval age. I think with that, we can jump right into a recap. Who would like to lead this week's recap of the previous session?
Oh, I will.
All right, John, what happened?
We all went back to London, killed the Prince of London, and turned it into an anarch state, and everything is fine.
I'm gonna say
Well,
that
I mean,
didn't happen.
That's one version. So there's this version where our favorite Toreador Ashley went over to meet with the Furious and ran into Robin and his merry men in the wood. And after some back and forth with them, they decided that maybe them having the Malkavian monk's secret keeper of all of the things that Mithras does not want the world to know might be an advantage. So they were set out with two goons to go and collect the Malkavians, and after which they kill all the any other targets. They may kill us. Um, Meanwhile, we were in our carriage, Enid and Conrad, though he was sleeping, and Philippe. And right about the time we get going pretty well, Philippe had opened the little hatch to talk to the driver and said, we'll give you and the horses some blood if you just keep going all night. We want to be as far from here as humanly possible or vampirically possible. And they said, yeah, sure. And right about that time, the carriage started slowing down because there were people blocking the road. So at that point, we hear a voice call out asking if we are who we are. And Enid, Philippe think they have a plan, or Philippe thinks he has a plan. And Enid was game. So Enid gets out of the carriage, steps up, and Philippe goes into obfuscate and gets out of the carriage and is trying to be all sneaky. And then they say, are you loyal to your king? And Philippe goes, well, yeah, I am, in his mind. So he goes inside and grabs the Malkavian, breaking his obfuscate and coming back out. He hands, after some back and forth conversation, he hands the Malkavian to the three armored figures who we have figured out are indeed Cainites. One of them is strapping him to the back of the Malkavian to the back of a horse so that the staked Malkavian cannot escape and they can travel without. And then they're discussing things in French. Well, funny thing that Philippe is French and Edith speaks French, and they go wow, you're going to kill us. As soon as you get out of distance, you're going to turn around and kill us. You don't have to do that. We are loyal to the king, and it is perfectly fine. And they went, oh, you speak French. And they
Kill
hop
him.
off their horses
Time
and
to
go
die.
on guard, prepare to die. Meanwhile, about this time, there's a priest approaching, the one from the end from a few episodes back. And he says, I am here to vanquish you from this earth. And then woodsmen come out with lit arrows of fire surrounding us. And over the hill is Ashley and the two brutes. And I believe that's where we're at.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ashley has two of the Fiores bandits at their side. So yeah, fun things ahead. At this point, one of the main things I want to figure out is, Conrad, are you inside the carriage, or have you stepped out?
No, I am inside the carriage.
All right, cool. In that case, let's get some music.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Let's do some more like this. There we go. All right then. With that, I would like to start off by having all of you make a courage roll.
Mhm.
Can we do that again?
Should just be in dice pools.
Yeah, in the dice section, one of the
Okay.
top ones will be courage.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Any specific difficulty? Just standard.
This will be standard difficulty, as there is
Yep.
arrows of fire raining from ahead.
Do botches count?
Yes, they count.
Yeah, they're gonna count in this case.
Lovely.
I'm guessing that I've got, what, 3 courage?
Let me double check. Yes, you have 3. You have 4 courage, actually.
Ooh,
Hey, full courage gang.
he's a strong boy. All right.
Combat dice pool, custom dice pool. Yeah, how am I'm sorry. How am I gonna roll this?
Oh, at the top
on
of the
the
dice
thing.
page, there's
Yeah, I'm on the dice
section
page.
called dice pools, and you want to find the one that says courage.
Okay.
Man.
Custom dice pools?
No, there's the one that's regular dice pools, it should say.
Regular dice pools. Oh, okay. Oh, look! There's conscience, control, and courage. Yes, I will roll that.
Oh no! No.
All right.
Wait
So
a minute.
Enid,
I only rolled
you
3
managed
dice?
to.
Mhm.
Yeah, because your courage is 3.
Oh, okay. It says my courage is 8. But I know
That's
that's
No,
not
that's your
correct.
willpower.
That shouldn't be right.
I don't think you can have 8 courage.
Yeah. Damn it, I'm 7th generation. I get 8 courage.
8 courage. Let me see.
Did Philippe fail too?
That was the difficulty of 8. So it's actually
No,
higher
he's
than
good.
you need. Let me double check what you rolled. Because you might succeed.
Oh. I did not roll it correctly, sorry, but it still should stand.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
the
still
rolls.
success.
Yep.
Double check. This roll. But basically, those of you who failed, which is everyone except Enid.
Really?
Enid and Philippe, actually.
Yeah.
As you see the, actually, because Conrad, you're inside the thing. So you just hear the sound of an arrow hitting the top of the roof, and the smell of burning as the carriage is beginning to catch fire. And your beast immediately panics. It wants you to get the fuck out of there and away from the fire. Check. Nope, but you did get 2 6s, so that is a success. So you feel this, but you don't feel compelled like the beast has taken over. However, in Ashley's case, while everyone jumps into the fray, your beast compels you to hold back a moment, seeing the fire, being like, yeah, this is dangerous. We shouldn't be anywhere near it.
Hi, I'm out.
So you're out for a round. With this, you begin to see everyone is starting to kick into action. One of the Knights of Mithras is turning around to face the Vampire Hunter. The other two have immediately gone to start attacking the Fiores bandits. What would the rest of you like to do with your first round?
Oh goodness.
I would
Spend
like
blood.
to.
That's smart.
How round oriented do you want this action, Mark?
Just tell me what your actions are for this round. This round, we'll say, is a round.
Okay.
Like a couple seconds.
Move forward. Unstake the Macavian.
Alright. So to let you know for that, you'll have to try and get around the Knights of Mithras, because they're still currently surrounding the horse that he is on.
Oh, they were back to it. I thought they were reaching out to attack the.
Yeah, but you'd have to go around them to get to where the guy on the horse is. They're standing between you
fine.
and the horse.
That's fine. I will wheel around then.
Alright. What are the rest of you doing?
I think Enid is intending on using some abyss mysticism, pierce the veil.
Alright.
Yeah, I think because it states here, using shadow play, the mystic forms a ball of shadows in her hand and gazes into its depths. And so, do I use like the rules of shadow play, like same with the spending a point of blood and everything?
Specifically for this, you would spend a
is
point of
it?
blood to activate it, and it will be
Yep.
intelligence
Yep.
occult.
Perception occult difficulty 8. It says.
Perception occult, then. Yeah.
Yeah, easy. Alright. So I'll spend a point of blood.
Mars, how did the sorry, not Mars. Mark, how did the Furors do on their courage roll?
Pretty well, considering they enter what's the word? Ride the wave frenzy. So they are.
Oh.
They're also used to being in battle and fire.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Perception. Occult. And I'm assuming that my my specialty of abyss would apply.
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
The abyss calls.
4 successes.
Alright, 4 successes. What does that do?
So essentially, if you succeed, a success results in the character permanently gaining the merit dark side.
Alright. You can see into shadows and darkness as if it were light.
Indeed.
And your eyes go black.
Dun dun dun.
Alright. While you're doing that, Conrad, what would you like to do?
Well, other than spending blood, let's see. I'm 7th generation, which means that I can spend a lot of blood.
Or
Yeah. I would like to be throwing it into, probably dexterity and stamina.
Alright, smart. Spend your blood.
Yeah.
Anything else
let's
you would like to
see.
do? Or are you gonna stay inside
Yeah.
the... Okay.
Help people. Have we unstaked the Malkavian? Was that action successful?
We will find
Not there yet.
out.
Because I will help unstake the Malkavian if that's a choice.
Alright then, that can be done.
Although, dude, you know what? I'm not very strong. But I can spend blood on strength too. How much blood can I spend? Let me see.
Based on your generation, for 7 it's 4.
it's
4 blood per turn.
4 blood per turn? Okay, I'm gonna pour it into strength and help pull the stake out of the Malkavian.
In that case, we see as both of you kind of make your way around the knights, going to grab the stake that's in the Malkavian to pull it out. I need you guys both to make me strength athletics.
Yeah, that's gonna be
no.
fun.
But you guys will be able to add your totals together.
okay.
Oh,
What is
that's
that for me? Like 2 dice?
Yeah, that's
Oops,
2
oops.
dice. That's just your
Yep.
strength.
Oh god.
All right, I think I'm doing this right. Actually, I had 4. I had 4 modifiers, so my strength right now is 5.
Ooh, okay.
So let's see if this. I have no athletics. Why would I need athletics? So here we go.
2 successes.
2 successes. All right.
And let's see what Philippe rolls with his 2 dice.
I
Oh, Conrad, you got an extra dice from Commodore Z. So you get one more D10.
Hey!
Oh, I can roll
Uh,
one more d10. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hold on.
Mars, can you roll me 2d10, please? I am locked out of roll.
Oh, yeah,
20.
no
It's not
worries.
letting me roll.
No, that's all good.
Thanks.
That would be 0 successes. But well, actually, is that right?
Oh,
I don't think that
I
rolled
don't think
correctly.
that's
D10.
right.
I think you just
Oh,
rolled
it didn't?
I don't think that
2d10s.
rolled right. Can I just roll 1d10?
Right.
Can I hit like
Yeah,
So
R?
that's 2
Just
successes.
slash
from Philippe.
R.
Okay.
So slash R.
Unfortunately-
so it's 2d10.
The bonus d10 did not help, but
Unfortunate.
it boosted my confidence.
Alright. So that is a total of 4 successes between Conrad and Philippe. The more scholarly of the group do manage to grab onto the stake and pull it out from the chest of the Malkavian as you hear the sound of its breath returning. As you just hear him go, "Death is upon us. The knights come. The riders arrive. The hunter has found his prey."
Yes, we need you to get up now.
Leap
Okay.
smiles and nods.
He slides off the horse the best he can. You watch as one of the Knights of Mithras draws their sword and runs towards this hunter, moving at an insane speed as they make their way across the ground. Goes to swing against the hunter with the sword, and you just watch as the hunter with their own sword swings in return and cuts the vampire in 2, slicing through their armor like it's nothing. You then watch as this heap of metal collapses to the ground, and you hear this hissing, burning sound. As you can see, there's almost like this red line where the wound is on the Knight of Mithras. And then you watch as the body begins to decompose at a fast rate, instantly killing him in one hit.
Ouch! I hope they're
You
on
then
our
watch
side.
as the sword glows slightly, almost reflecting in the moonlight. The other Knights of Mithras begin to fight with the Fiores bandits. I need one of you guys to roll me a d10, tell me high or low, and then I'm gonna roll a d10 and say high or low.
Oh.
Actually, Blue, roll me a d10, tell me high or low.
Yeah, I figured I was gonna get volunteered for this.
Voluntold. You were voluntold.
Voluntold. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna say low.
Okay, I'm also gonna say low.
Come on. Hey!
Got lower.
Yes!
The Fiore bandits actually start beating back the knights, which is good for you guys because the knights are about to turn around and attack you guys if they succeeded. So, Philippe, Conrad, you have the Malkavian at your side, and the knights seem to be focused in on the Fiores. However, the holy vampire hunter seems to now have turned his attention onto you. Both of you.
Oh joy.
All right.
At this point, I'll focus on you guys because you guys are in imminent danger. Philippe, Conrad, what would you like to do for this round? The second round.
All right. So someone has got their attention on us, right?
Yes, the
The,
vampire.
Alright.
the
hunter.
priest.
On the two scholarly characters.
Yeah.
Right.
Where are we in, like, where is he in regards to us?
He is about 6 meters away on horseback.
All right. So going to and he's further down the path with the carriage that is lighting on fire behind us, right?
Yes. Essentially, it's him, you guys, the knights, and the Furies fighting, and then the carriage where Enid is. And then Ashley's kind of a little off behind the carriage in the bushes.
So
He's behind a tree for sure.
the
Jesus Christ.
knowing that he's not great with any sort of animals and they will not do exactly what he wants, he's going to slap all the horses on the ass, on the butt, trying to cause some chaos and some moving targets, and then try to slip out, wheel back around towards the carriage.
All right.
And I'm going to increase my dexterity by 1.
All right. I'm gonna need you to make me a. Yeah, this is going to be a. Manipulation animal kin.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 5 dice of difficulty 7.
Okay.
No Disney princesses in this party, unfortunately.
I'll take it.
Ooh, 2 successes. You manage to spook the horses as they begin to run forward towards the fighting vampires. And they immediately are like, what the fuck? As they like are forced to step back and stop fighting each other as these horses run past them.
Then he
Yeah,
will
I think that's
start to
gonna
trudge
throw me
around.
off my feet and onto my ass.
Yeah.
As the what?
Anything else you would like to do other than falling on your ass, Conrad?
Looking outside to see if there's someone I can grab and pull onto the carriage.
You've moved past to help Philippe pull the Malkavian off the horse. So you're actually away from the carriage now.
Oh,
Which
so
is
I'm
on
not
fire,
in the
by
carriage.
the way.
Oh, because
No.
I
You
had
don't
to
wanna
leave
be
the
in
carriage.
Yeah.
Did I have to leave the carriage to help unstake the Malkavian?
Yes, the Malkavian was on the back of one of the Knights of Mithras' horses. 'cause
And
they
in
gave
that
it.
case, I am going to run for the carriage.
All right, smart. I'm gonna need you guys
Knuckle
both to
bumps.
make me either dexterity athletics or strength athletics to run.
I will roll strength athletics, even though I have no
I'll be-
athletics.
Going with Dex.
Oh my god.
I would like to spend a
two.
willpower point, please.
You may for
Same.
another success.
Was that three Dex for me?
Yep.
I got
Ooh,
5 successes because I got 4 plus my plus my
damn.
willpower.
Nice. 5
That's
successes.
standard difficulty mark.
Can
Yes, standard.
Can I use my successes to help someone else?
I'll say you can. Use it to help.
Okay.
That's
I will
3 because I
use-
used a willpower.
Yes.
I will use one of my successes to help someone else get on the carriage.
All right.
The
So
you
carriage
can
on
decide-
fire?
What's that?
Isn't the carriage on fire?
It's
Well,
starting.
the
to-
fire's on the outside.
It's on the outside though. Yeah.
Just the lid, it's fine.
It's on the outside. It's fine.
Cool.
Probably. With that, I'll say, Conrad, you and Philippe are able to not get ran down by the vampire hunter and get past the warriors as they're kind of confused with what the fuck the horses are up to as you make your way back to the
Okay.
carriage. I will say, Comrade, roll me a d10 and tell me high or low.
I will
Oh,
stay
God.
low. I rolled an 8.
Yeah, you look up to see your retainer, and he has an arrow in his gut.
Oh, damn it. Well, I did protect Conrad or Philippe. It protected me too. Did I fulfill my nature?
Yes, I'd say so.
Okay, I will get a willpower point.
Can I get
I'll
one
say
for
you'll get that willpower point at the end of the session, unfortunately.
That's totally okay. Totally okay.
But you did do it. You did
I
it.
did do it.
But yeah, he's not looking great. He's gonna need a bit of blood to heal that off.
Well, fortunately, I have a lot of it.
It's good. With that, Ashley, what are you doing?
So, Ashley is, first of all, Ashley is definitely behind a tree that's not on fire, trying not to get shot with fire. So are the hunters, like, surrounding everybody, including the direction where Ashley and the Furers came from? So they're behind him? Or
No, they're
where
purely on the
are
way
they?
forward. They're not behind.
Okay, great. That's helpful. So I think that so I do have a point of celerity. Does that give me 2 things, or is it just 2 like attacks?
That gives you 2 things if you spend a point of blood to activate it.
Okay, great. Let's do that because Ashley kind of wants a weapon. So I'm hoping he can maybe sneak up on one of the hunters and like break their neck and take their bow, possibly.
We'll see. Make a dexterity stealth roll.
Okay. Can I spend like more blood to be better at that?
Yes, you can. Blood
Okay.
up your dexterity.
Depends on how much blood you can spend a turn, though.
I think
Yeah.
I could spend 2, but I'm not sure.
Based on your generation. What generation do we have you listed at? 10th.
It's 10th.
Yeah, 2 per turn.
Okay.
Should have made a combat brouhaha. Should have made a combat brouhaha.
That's always how it is.
It's
No one
always
wants to
how
play
it
the
is.
combat brouhaha until
I
everyone needs it.
never play the combat
Combat.
brouhaha.
And no one is
Mark,
a
what-
combat
the,
brewer.
Or the
What's the
Cative of
difficulty?
Doom.
The difficulty
difficulty,
is
Mark?
6th. Standard difficulty.
Okay, and then it just gives me an extra dice that blood, is that right?
Yes.
How do I add that? Is it just one modifier? Is that how I do
Modifier,
it?
yeah. Put it in modifier.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, you're able to sneak up behind one of these guys. Do you kill him or do you knock him out?
I'm gonna break his neck.
Alright. So you kill him. He's a human. You're able to probably do that. Just grab behind him and just... however, I am gonna need you to make a conscience roll because I believe you're on the path of humanity. No, path of pleasure.
No.
Let's see
No.
what your things are. No. Yeah, 4. Refusing to feed or kill when necessary. This is necessary. You just come up behind him and just grab the weapon. You now have a bow
Then
and
just-
arrow and a number of arrows that are dipped in pitch. Or tar.
Oh dear.
Great. So if I get to take another action, I would love to take a shot at the big scary guy with the holy sword.
Sure.
Alright, cool.
Dexterity and archery.
And what's the difficulty?
The
Like,
difficulty
how much
is
armor
going to
does he have
be-
on?
He is well armored. A lot of his armor is more layered leathers with some chainmail.
Got it. I try to aim for a spot that, you know, it will actually take. So I'm sure that ups the difficulty.
That will up the difficulty quite a bit. That one you were looking for a difficulty of 8.
Alright, I mean, let's try it.
You can only fail.
Armpit. Aim for the armpit.
Or you can botch.
That's true.
Oh, well.
You fire off an arrow.
Ugh.
It kind of swings past him, and he turns to look at you through the
That's fine.
forest. And then you watch as he gestures outwards with his sword. Enid, what are you doing for this round?
Okay, Enid. Just a quick question first. So, both Conrad and Philippe are in the carriage, correct?
Yep.
And from what I know of the carriage, are they able to see what is going on outside?
There's like a little hatch on the front. They could see like a very small vision. It's
Okay, yeah, 'cause I'm
also
just wondering if it would
starting to catch on
impact
fire from the
them.
arrow.
Yeah, I wasn't aiming to get in the carriage. I was aiming to get behind it.
Oh, behind the carriage?
Alright, then Philip is
Okay,
behind
no.
the carriage. Comrade, I think, is
Yep.
in the carriage, but correct me if I'm wrong, John.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just wondering how this would affect them if I did nightshades.
Just
which
do
was
it.
Just do it, but I don't want it to impact y'all as well. Because it would
That's
reduce
fine.
your dice pools by 2 if you fit the... Saying just do it?
Go
Yep.
for it.
Cool, is that
Final
chill with
session,
everyone?
let's go.
Alright. Yeah, I think Enid is then going to... Let me just... I don't need to spend a point of blood. But no, yeah, Enid is basically going to... essentially... with the nearby shadows, fill up an area, like, in the middle of this conflict with these primordial visions of chaos and dark reflections of the abyss. And
Alright.
so what's occult difficulty 7? Does adapting or abyss apply?
Abyss would.
Okay,
What was this
awesome.
called again?
Adapting.
No, what was the ability called? The power you're activating.
Oh, Nightshades. It's the 4th dot of Obtenebration. Yeah, because it gives me 2 options of what I can do with that one. Either an illusion, which is not what I'm doing, or alternatively, I may fill up an area up to 10 yards per success with primordial visions of chaos, dark reflections of the abyss. The breach of the abyss causes fear in all who behold it. Characters without Obtenebration have all dice pools reduced by 2 and their initiative reduced by 3.
Yep. Alright. So,
Right.
Conrad and Philippe, everything just goes dark.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Ashley too, probably.
Ashley's a little further away.
Ah, okay. Depends on how
'Cause
many
Ashley's
successes I
not-
get, I see. I don't know how close we were.
I assume you're doing it over the carriage, unless you're doing it somewhere else.
This isn't an area. I think Enid would less so do it near the carriage, would more so do it near where a lot of the conflict is, which is probably
Okay.
closer to where, like, the fancy ass looking guy and Ashley and, like, the rest of the conflict is going on is.
Okay. Good to
Yeah, I
know.
think your wits occult difficulty 7.
Got this. Do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abyss 2. That is 4 successes.
4 successes.
Which, yeah, per 10 yards meters per success.
Ho, ho, ho.
It's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Check something. Here we go. Right. Everything is consumed in a dark abyss.
Ah!
Those within it can hear this horrific sounds of whispers and tearing. A part of reality almost seems to crack open as the darkness floods. You cannot see anything in this dark abyss. At least no one except for Enid. With
So
that-
is everybody or just the folks in the middle?
Just the folks in the middle on the road, so you would not be affected by this at the moment because you're out in the forest.
I mean, it's
but you can
radius,
see
right?
the
So
edge
it's
of
like
it.
50 yards.
Yeah. It's most of the road.
Yeah, it's like half a football field. That's huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Half a football field of abyss.
That's the best football, honestly. Abyss football.
Abyss football. With that, we get to the third round. What would you guys like to do now that you're in darkness?
So,
Well,
the go ahead,
knowing
John.
that she's with us and what she is, and being a Zamisi that has some experience with such things, I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
know what this is, and I will
Yeah.
just sit down and wait for the darkness to pass.
Actually, I mean, technically, you guys should still be able to see. It's not a nocturne. It's
Oh, okay. So it's not like oh
yeah, it's just It's more like the breach of the abyss causes fear in all who behold it.
okay.
You all should still be able to see. It just reduces your dice pools.
I do have auspex, so that will help.
I think that will help, but it's still difficult to see.
Yeah. Pretty difficult to see.
Yeah, it's again because it removes light. So there's the light of the moon does nothing.
Yep.
Cannot pierce through.
All right. So, who else needs help?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone. I think
I
we'll
will-
quickly check in on what Ashley is doing. Because Ashley, at this point, you notice that the hunters have turned their attention to you. The ones that are outside the darkness, and they're beginning to line up fiery arrows to fire at you.
So for celerity, it's a point of blood per round. Is that how
Yes,
it goes to
Per
activate it?
round.
Okay, great. So we're gonna do that again in case we need to dodge, because we probably do. Gosh. Like, can I see them? Like, are they in front of me? Are they behind me? Where are they at?
They're in front
right
of you.
now? Okay. Gonna maybe find someplace with more cover, like maybe I'm a tree. And then I'm gonna spend another point of blood to shoot at this guy again.
Alright. Are you firing at the people with bow and arrows, or the hunter guy with the sword?
I'm aiming for the Holy Avenger again.
Alright. I will say he is in the darkness, but you can see this kind of shining light in the darkness that allows you to still be able to see him.
That's very convenient. Is the difficulty the same? Because
Yeah,
is
it's
it
still the same if you want to try and not get him in a lesser armored place. It's going to be difficulty 8.
okay?
In fact, it's probably going to be
Great.
difficulty 9, considering he's in partial darkness. Standard would just be
It's like-
difficulty 7.
9 is a lot.
Though if you get him at difficulty 9, he won't get his armor dice.
You know what? Let's gamble. Why not?
Let's go gambling. No.
All right.
Unfortunately,
but yeah, I'm
fire
gonna
off another
save.
arrow. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna save my other action to dodge. So.
Alright. Philippe and Conrad. You're in the weird,
I-
shadowy place. What would you like to
With him being behind the carriage, like passing back behind the carriage, and the dark taking effect, would that be enough cover for him to activate Cloak of Shadows?
do? Absolutely.
Yes.
He activates Cloak of Shadows and just keeps beating feet down the road in the other direction.
Alright, so you just obfuscate, run.
Yep.
Nice.
Fucking run. I
You know,
would
you
say...
can bring more than one person with you with Cloak of Shadows. Just saying. Just saying.
Actually, I think you need obfuscate
No, that's
4?
4 or 5. Yeah, I think it's 4. I only have the
think it's
first
4.
or the third.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's
Sorry,
4
but I
or
would if I
5. I'm
could.
trying to remember.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
4 or
I'm just
5.
in
I
a
only have
carriage
3.
that's on fire.
Actually, the fire's gone out. The abyss has...
Oh, okay.
The fire is no longer there. The horses, however, are freaking the fuck out.
Of
And
course.
the carriage is beginning to rattle and shake.
As long as we're moving away from danger.
Unfortunately, the horses are facing towards the danger. Someone would need to rear them to get them to turn around.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh, look. There's that animal Ken. I have a point. I will leap onto the driver's seat, and I will try to gain control of the horses.
All right. This is going to be either a manipulation animal Ken or a wits animal Ken.
I will make manipulation animal Ken.
I'll say you can have a bonus dice because you have animalism.
All right.
And you can kind of talk them through it to
Rolling!
try and soothe them.
I get a bonus die. Okay, here we go. Rolling! Oh, I have 1 success.
One success, you kind of start to begin to pull on the reins.
Oh, actually, I have 2 because one of them was a botch. Or one
Oh.
of them was a 1.
Very nice.
2
So
successes.
botches are counting now.
No, yours are.
Yeah, yours. That's
It's fucked.
That's a good point. I forgot my rules. It's been a while. It's been a while.
In a week.
You know what? To be fair, I'm gonna say botches count. So that
Sure.
is
okay,
one
then I have 1
success.
success.
Sorry, boy.
If I'm gonna
Someone
punish
has
one
to
of you,
open their
I'm
mouth.
gonna. If
Someone
I'm
has
gonna
to
punish
open
one of
their
you,
mouth.
I'm gonna punish all of you. All of you are gonna suffer. Everyone suffers equally. That's what I promise here. Equality. Everyone's life sucks. Nonetheless, you begin to start pulling on the reins of the horses, and they're starting to make their turn, but they haven't quite made it all the way around. As it is now, you'd be going straight off into the forest, and there's like a good chance they might run between a tree, and then bad things are gonna happen.
All right. Well, the best I can do is try to get hold of them next round.
Yep.
God.
Enid, what are you doing?
Okay, Enid. So how are things looking? So the carriage, it looks like it's about to go off towards the forest.
Yeah. And it's currently being turned
Yep,
around.
okay. Yep, currently
Just
being
needs to
turned
be
around.
The other way.
Philippe, so you've cloaked of shadows, so I can't see you currently. So you've like vanished.
Unless you have Auspex, no, Philippe is gone.
Yeah, gone. Yeah, I don't have war specs. Yeah, okay. So Philippe is gone. Cool. So what's the state of the individuals we're fighting currently, especially those like closer to her in the shadows?
Oh, they've
what's
already
the
begun
state of them?
running out of the shadows.
Oh, they're fucking running. Awesome.
No, they're getting the
Thank-
fuck out. Yeah, they're like, no, it's not worth it anymore, so they're running. There is, however, the hunter, who seems to slowly be making his way through the darkness, and his blade is shining. It looks like he is
Ooh, okay.
unaffected by your power.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. I think in that case, Enid is going to focus on the feeling of the abyss and the shadows around her, and I'm going to do Arms of Araman.
Yeah.
So, try and form some shadow tentacles. So, manipulation occult, difficulty 7. No blood needs to be spent. That's 2 successes, but I will double check. Because both, I think my would control or abyss count?
Abyss would.
Abyss would, yeah, cool. So it'd be difficulty 7, so that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. It should still be 3 successes even with that 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 successes.
3 successes. I believe you summon for...
I'll double check. Yeah, each success allows a character to create 1 tentacle 6 feet in length that must originate in a source of shadow 20 feet 7 meters off the caster.
Yeah. Just
Is
3
the guy
tentacles.
within 20 feet of me?
No, he's further than 20 feet.
No, further than 20 feet. I think Enid would make it like as the tentacles as far of that 20 feet as she can. So the
Alright.
minute he gets close enough, it can like grab onto him.
Sure. Alright. That
Cool.
works. On his turn... Actually, before that, we're going to see what Ashley is up to. Ashley! Actually, no, we've already
Who just
found out
led
what
the
your turn
scene?
was. So... Now
Everyone's
it's the
acted?
enemy's turn. I think everyone's acted.
Goodness.
You watch as the hunter begins to make his way through the darkness. As one of your tendril rears up to like grab him, he just swings his sword through it, and it explodes in a flash of light. The other tendrils do attempt to grab him, though, so you can make your roll your dots in obtenebration.
Yep, so yeah, strength and dexterity ratings equal to the caster's obtenebration, so is it... Yes.
Meanwhile, Ashley, you getting fired at by these flaming arrows.
This is just strength? So their strength?
Yeah, which is your obtenebration level.
Yes, okay. Which is 4. Would
Ashley, I need you to
potent
make
supply at all?
No, not in this case.
Nope. Cool.
Ashley, make a dexterity and athletics roll to dodge.
So what's the difficulty?
Difficulty is standard, 6.
Standard? Alright. So that'd be 2 successes.
2 successes, alright. You watch as they grab onto him and begin to, like, pull, and then you watch as where they touch, they begin to burn. This man's faith burns away the shadows that attempt to restrain him.
Oh god, okay.
True faith. It can do some wild
True
things.
faith. I know that advantage.
You do.
I know that advantage very well.
Alright, 3 successes to dodge. That was wrong. Why did it roll difficulty 0? Difficulty 6, 2 successes. You got 3 successes. You dodge out of the way of one of these flaming arrows that goes by you and lands in a tree. So you don't take aggravated damage. This is good.
I'm happy.
With that, everyone is acted. The other vampires have just started running. They're just like, this isn't worth it anymore, and they're booking it away.
What about the Malkavian?
Malkavian is with you guys. Specifically, he's joined you, Conrad. He's like, I don't want to die.
Well, with any luck, we won't.
Right then. With that, Comrade, I know what you're doing. Enid and Ashley, what are you guys doing for this round?
Ladies first.
Yeah, I think seeing the effect that this individual seems to have on the shadows she wields, Enid is going to do her best to get the fuck away from, like, the light of his sword. So she's gonna try and get the fuck away.
Alright, are you going to attempt to jump in the carriage, or are you just going to run?
Ooh,
Because I will
so the
note he
carriage
is still on
is...
horseback.
No, I see. Oh, he's still on horseback. Okay. Yeah, I don't think my my dex is decent, but not good enough to outrun that guy. I feel if Enid can, she would attempt to hop on the carriage.
Right. Easy enough. You are able to jump on the carriage. Ashley, what are you doing on your turn?
If Ashley sees the Furors running, he's going to try to follow them. So, activate Celerity again, and what if you use like a dread gaze to get the ones who have their eyes on him to fuck off? I would love to do that.
Yeah, you can do that. Make the roll for Drake Gate.
I have no idea what it is. It's probably
I think it's manipulation,
charisma
intimidation.
something. Okay, great. That's probably not my best roll,
7,
but
I think.
all right. And then I'll spend another point of blood to add a dice to this.
All right.
Oh, not -1. That would be terrible. Okay. Great.
Yeah, you just like hiss with your fangs out, and these guys immediately begin to turn and start running.
Nice.
Yeah, he'll jump out of the tree and start following the Fuhrers back to Robin.
Hip
All
hip
right.
hooray for the vampire face of doom. Scary vampire face of doom.
It's true. And with that, Conrad, make another animal handling check.
All right.
Animal handling.
Lead us into a tree. Let's go.
Hey,
Don't
I'm your man.
barge. Don't barge. That's all I can say.
No pressure.
Oh my god!
Wow. So yeah,
Nice knowing you guys.
I would like to spend a willpower point,
Yes,
but you give me 0 successes.
Ow.
I'll allow you to do that. I'll allow you to get 0
Okay.
successes. So you don't go running off into a tree. Instead, you just find the houses are being very uncooperative at the moment. And this
Yeah.
man on a horseback, this holy warrior, is getting closer and closer. Oh,
No.
you had an extra dice by Serpent Muse. So you can
Hey!
roll 1d10.
Oh, it'll be
Nope.
a 1.
If it's a 1, then it's a botch again.
No, it's just a 5.
It's still a failure. But that would have been so funny if it was a botch.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nonetheless, you're trying as hard as you can, and this guy's just getting closer and closer. This aura of true faith burning. You can kind of feel it through the air.
Hey, I have true faith.
Yeah, but
I'm
you're still
kind of
affected
curious-
by true faith.
Yeah, so I'm actually kind of curious what would happen with a vampire with true faith against a mortal who also has true faith. I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is.
Oh,
I'm just
I
going
know
to
the answer
present
to
that to
that.
you.
I know the answer to that. But
Mhm.
you could see
The
what
answer is
comes up for you.
Kiss.
I will
You know
say,
what?
because
He's gonna-
specifically being a vampire, you have true faith, but you're still affected by true faith.
Yes, I'm still a vampire. Yeah. All right. So that was my action.
Yep. With that, Ashley has become running into the forest. You get one final round, comrade. If you fail this, he is going to strike you.
Okay.
So manipulation, animal count.
Got this, buddy.
Manipulation, animal can. Here we go.
Willpower.
Roll.
Well, oh,
3 successes.
3 successes.
Thank God.
With that, you're able to quickly rear the horses as they finally turn the cart all the way around and begin to ride off.
You just Tokyo drifted a carriage, man.
I did.
Drifting
Totally.
across the
Yes.
mud. For a moment, you hear the sound of horse hooves from behind, and then they slowly begin to grow further and further away. As much as I think it would be funny for you to just hit Philippe by accident because you don't see him, I believe your Auspex is strong enough you can see in the distance Philippe running down the road.
we're off to get
Okay.
him.
Just
Well, since it's been like 2 rounds since he started running, eventually he would have like not stopped, but got closer to the trees in case somebody started riding up behind him, like, I don't know, the hunter.
yeah.
Oh,
But you do
I'll,
see the carriage.
try to
that is
Indiana Jones into the carriage. Yeah.
Alright. I'll say you could do so. We just see you tumble in, essentially, through the doorway to where Enid is. And the Malkavian, who's
Stands up.
currently sitting calmly in the back. If seatbelts were invented, he would have his seatbelt on, but he does not. He's just sitting there calmly, looking very nervous, with a hole in his chest about the size of your fist. Are you guys going to stake me
So
again? I very much like
I'm
not to.
Would you like some blood?
I'm fine for the moment. He looks down to the hole in his chest. What are you going to do with me?
I think we're going to go and make some new friends. Looks towards Enid.
New friends?
I don't like our old friends very much. They're not nice.
True.
With that, where would you guys like to go?
Would open the little slider. Conrad, do you think we could maybe take the carriage where we last picked it up at and maybe run into the woods and see if we can't find this Robin? I think it might be time to renegotiate our contract.
I believe you are correct.
Alright then. With that, we watch as you drop off your carriage and begin to march your way through the woods once more. Meanwhile, Ashley, you've managed to catch up with the two Fiores buddies, as well as your companion, who you have had along with you to help you during this journey. Your what's the word?
Randomly, my valet is there. Who knows why?
Yeah, your valet.
Because, you know, sometimes you just need fresh clothes.
Sometimes you just need fresh clothes. And you see one of the Fiores has like this massive cut into his chest, and there's like this kind of weird hole that's like burned over. The other guy looks like he's like missing an eye. But they both
Jesus.
seem alright. Like they're just like standing there with arms crossed as they go. Well, that didn't go fucking well. What do we do now?
I certainly wasn't expecting them to be waiting for us. What should we do now? You have a leader for that, don't you? Should we ask him?
Should probably return back to camp then. I'm sure he's
I
gonna be
agree.
pissed, but not much we can do about that now.
Unfortunately.
And with that, you guys begin to make your way back to the camp. Why don't Ashley, you roll me a d10, tell me high or low, and one of the other three roll me a d10 and tell me high or low.
I will roll
I
low.
vote Mars. Oh, okay.
Say
Yeah, you
hi.
guys
My
roll.
luck,
What do you want to
my
roll?
luck's been alright. I could
Rolling
try,
high.
but I say that this is gonna be the moment where it
Of
fucking
course it's
sucks.
low.
Okay,
That's fine.
I'm gonna go high. That's on the higher
Alright.
side. On the higher
Yep.
side.
So, we watch as the three of you begin to make your way forward to a clearing, where you can see there's kind of this fire burning, and people seem to be in conversation. And as you step forward, depending how stealthy you are, All eyes turn on you.
Excuse me, is there a Robin present? We have a gift.
Is Ashley there, Mark? Does he see them?
Yes, you arrive just after they arrive. So yeah, you see them from the other side of the camp.
Yeah, as soon as Ashley sees them, he'll totally come forward. Yes, and these are the friends I told you about, who, of course, are bringing the key here to the Robin.
At this point, a figure steps forward. For those of you who remember the brief bandit encounter you had very early on, you recognize this man as being the Cainite you conferred with. This is Robin, the nominal prince of Nottingham. He steps forward and looks at you all. I hear you made a right mess of things.
That's true. I would like to make an empathy roll.
Sure.
To kind of get a gauge on his attitude toward us.
Perception, empathy.
Perception, empathy. Okay. There we go.
This would be difficulty 8, but you can lower it by your points in Auspex. Lower the difficulty.
Okay. I have 1 dot in Auspex, so I will lower it to 7. Okay, here we go.
I make
2 successes.
Go ahead, Philippe. What was your question, Drew?
I was gonna ask if I could do the same, but it's fine.
No, you can.
No reason fine. Okay.
Perception, empathy, you have
2 successes.
I'll do
8
it
dice.
too.
Difficulty 8.
Lowered by Auspex.
Oh yes, your Auspex.
2.
Yours will be difficulty 6. Right.
There we go.
Yeah, for Philippe, this guy is hard to read. For Conrad, you get the feeling that he's almost ambivalent to your presence.
No, at least it isn't, pissed off at us.
Yeah, it's not hostility, but it's also not friendly. He's more wondering why you're here. Ashley, you can tell he's actually underneath the layers of kind of ambivalence and general distrust of your group. He's kind of impressed you're alive. And you feel like that's kind of earned you some points in his book. Whether or not it's very many and whether or not it'll help you is another question. But he appreciates survivors. After all, he is one. So then, what have you brought me?
Well, now.
You won. Go ahead, Conrad. This is more your area.
Well then. The object that the prince wanted is actually a person, which changes the manner of the mission we were assigned.
I
Definitely
see.
doing a whole Vanna White here.
Yeah,
Okay, being like,
an interesting revelation. For you, Ashley, because of your previous role, you can tell he's full of shit. He knew this already.
Does that ping my lie detector?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You have, yeah, because you have your
Yeah.
Fey ability. Yeah, you can tell he's lying.
Let us just say that if the
Right.
prince had told me that what he was seeking was a person and not an object, I might have reconsidered, knowing what the prince would do to him.
I see. And you discovered why the prince wants this specific person?
Have we? John doesn't know.
Yes.
I feel like you
we
were
did. You
there.
were here.
Yeah, we did.
It's
yeah.
been a while. It's been a while.
we
saw
now
things,
know
right?
something
He-
we should not
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, he knows
told
things he shouldn't know.
Yeah.
Wait,
He knows things he shouldn't know, and he told you something about the prince stealing the power from another,
That's right, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
killing his own sire.
He
Which
knows
you
things
inferred to
that...
be Diablerie.
Yeah. Well, he knows things that the prince does not wish others to know. Chief among them may be one of Cain's sins.
Interesting.
it is quite possible if the story is true that this Mithras may be the very embodiment of his entire clan at this point.
Oh, crap. I'm just going through Conrad's mental gymnastics.
Mm. I see.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, it's alright.
And why have
There's
you
a-
brought
there-
him to me?
That's a very good question.
Enemy of those who want you dead is a better friend than the enemy.
If he is the key to Mithras' undoing, I believe you're the best people to have that.
Now that is appreciated. I'll take him off your hands.
Not without a guarantee.
A guarantee of what?
His safety.
Oh, I can guarantee that to an extent. But I cannot promise you the world.
No, I don't want the world. The world is full of vice and sin. That's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is that just as you protect those, and I kind of gesture to, all the merry men that are around us, just as you protect these who follow you, you will protect him.
Very
You are
well.
a prince. I'll finish up this thought. He says, it's okay. He says, you are a prince after all. And the agreement between the prince and those he protects, or those who serve him. Let me start over. And the distinction of a prince is that he offers protection to those who serve him.
His brief smile that was there fades. He leans forward. I am no prince. I am simply one that stands guard against a tyrant.
I will
Did you
look
see-
around.
Which is why we've joined you, of
And-
course.
Go ahead. I'll wait.
And you see, for my part, I'm pretty good at figuring out the puzzles of the world and what Mithras may send this way. I would like to help you. At least you're honest with who you are.
In that case, I will keep my word as you have displayed it. I will treat him as if he was another one of my fellow members of the Fiore. But we treat each other as equals, to an extent.
First among equals.
And and he looks towards Conrad and then Enid and Ashley and sighs with an apologetic smile to each of them. And in clear conscience and transparency, I'm sure your men will back us up on this. There is potential that a very dangerous individual should be headed this way at some point shortly.
I see. In that case, we will have to clear out. But before that, I will offer you an opportunity. If you would like, you may join us here in our, as you have stated, merry band. But no, to do so means to fight against the tyranny of Mithras. Against all those who would seek to be masters over men and Cainite alike. Kin and kine. If you're not willing to put your life on the line for the cause, then I suggest you choose the humble life of those who live under rocks. For you will find no succor here.
I
Well,
love
we can
causes.
I
Go
love
ahead, Conrad.
causes. I love causes. They're fashionable this year.
My God.
So, there are a great deal of people who are in London who depend on me. Contacts, allies, followers, heard. I will need to return to London to help them safely make exodus from that place. Although I suspect not all will come with me.
Then I wish you luck. In my experience, London is
myself
a cesspool.
Yes, but as a man once said, it is our cesspool. It's up to us to make it better.
Philippe, what did you have to say?
I for one will join you. While I am not afraid to fight, I think I will
well.
be of much more use to you than just that.
Well then, let us make rest here, and then head back to
See what
London.
Enid has to say.
True.
Conrad, I was not speaking to you, I was speaking to Robin here. I'm not going back to London.
Oh, well then, I will go back by myself. But Enid, yes, let us hear what Enid has to say.
I will come with you as well. I would rather go back to London. I can lay low there.
I have... I have an idea. Which involves... Well, first let's turn to our Malkavian friend. What's the Malkavian's name?
Oh, Officer Brother Anselm, I believe.
Brother Ansel.
Brother Ansel. Brother Ansel. How do you feel about all of this?
I just want to be safe. And I am not safe
Don't.
here. I am not safe anywhere.
Well, then you have to decide where you are safest.
I would seek to hide elsewhere. Maybe to the north I might find some safety. Among the lands that dare not be tread.
Well, there are people here who have promised to protect you.
No. They can't protect me.
I would not underestimate their abilities.
I do not underestimate them. You underestimate the Lord of Light.
Well, I think that... No, I do not. However, I have a plan. I think that I'm going to go back to London, and I'm going to ask the Malkavian Primogen to erase to change my memory, so that I believe that our Malkavian friend was killed by the vampire hunter. And then I will go tell him our Malkavian friend was killed by the vampire hunter. And he will believe that his secret is safe, and he will not come looking for you. That's my plan.
You would do that for me.
Okay.
Of course I would.
That will likely lead to your sacrifice, my friend.
I don't think so.
I hope you are right.
Besides, if I die, I have the bosom of heaven waiting waiting for me.
What you do?
So, that's Conrad's plan.
I think with that we can start to go to the epilogue of sorts. What is people's plans? Do they stay with the Fiores? Do they attempt to leave and find home somewhere else? Do they return to London in hopes of finding forgiveness? Or having
Oh,
forgiveness
I'm not
found
going for
upon thee?
forgiveness.
Yeah. We know what Comrade's up to,
Yeah,
but what is what's
Ashley's
Ashley?
staying. Yeah, Ashley's staying, absolutely.
Alright. Probably find yourself setting up in Nottingham. What's Enid up to?
I think Enid, despite what she said, I think she doesn't stay with the Furies, but also I don't think she'd go back to London. I think especially after finding out what Conrad's plan is, I think she tries her best to lay low and stay out of sight. Disappear.
Easy enough for you.
And
The shadows are
I
gone.
think
Go ahead, Philippe.
Philippe would, before Conrad departed, ask him to make an addendum and say that all who choose to not return with him when the memory is changed, that they are all dead.
That is a
And
good
then
addendum.
And then he would stay with the Furies and hope to add some intellect and potential planning skills to their ventures.
Mhm. We'll watch as Conrad returns to London, visiting the Malkavian on the outskirts just beforehand. And then we see Conrad standing before the court. Within a throne of marble, stone, and silver.
Oh, I'm gonna send you a note, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on one second.
I betray everyone. I sell them all out.
Yeah, I betray everyone.
I sell them out.
Hold on one second. Let me double check my thing here. Let me.
Is the Lord of Light himself.
Oh boy.
There, make of that what you like.
Big money, no whammies.
Big yes. Oh yes, my friend.
All right. With that, as you stand forth, Conrad, the Lord of Light himself sits upon his throne. He is dressed in these flowing robes. His skin is comparable to bronze.
It's like
And
Doc
at his
Savage.
side sits a large blade.
Do you want me to report of what
Yeah,
happened?
Of course.
Well, I will tell the story with all of my charisma and or manipulation, whichever one you would like me to roll, because I have a lot of both.
You're
what
telling
happened.
the truth. So it's...
I'm telling the truth. So, of how we found the Malkavian, but unfortunately, before we were able to question him or bring him back or anything like that, we were attacked by vampire hunters who had true faith, and they killed the entire party, including the Malkavian, and I was the only one who was able to escape.
The Lord of Light
As a matter of
sits
fact,
there.
I want to spend a willpower point. I'm going to cut off my left arm.
Easy. I think. Do you
I
have
had to-
Do you have whatchamacallit?
Vicissitude?
Fleshcrafting? Yeah, vicissitude.
No.
Okay, then
No.
this is a lot more difficult.
I don't do.
You
I don't
spend
have
a
that
willpower
alien
point.
virus. Yeah,
Pull
I don't
out
have that
your
alien
arm.
virus. No. And
It's not
to
canon. Not
add
canon to
to
my world.
to,
Anyway,
to add to the verisimilitude of my escape.
all right, easy enough. The Lord of Light sits there, observing you. While you are in his presence, you feel the presence of a god. You look upon him, and
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Actually, what level true faith do you have?
I have 5. I have 5 points of true faith.
Oh, yeah, no, you don't feel anything. You don't feel anything at all.
Sorry, bad.
But he sits there, listening. And then he begins to speak. Good. You have done well, Conrad. As thanks for your work, you will be rewarded.
Oh, no reward is necessary.
I insist.
Well, if you insist.
There is only one
I will not
issue.
doubt your sincerity. Go ahead, Mark.
At this point, something hits the ground next to you and rolls forward. You see a head. It is the head of one of the, street thieves that you had prepared outside just in case something went wrong.
All right.
Did you really think something could happen within my city without me noticing?
Did you really think I would come in here without a contingency? Or do you think that I underestimate you? So
It seems you
To
do
not-
not.
to come in here without a contingency would be an insult to your abilities.
He smiles. It is a smile of a statue, handsomely carved, but deeply inhuman. It is more of like a facsimile of a smile, a creature mimicking one.
Oh, yeah, we saw some of those.
As your reward, I will forgive your faux pas. And you will be allowed to go on your way.
Thank you, Lord of Light. And I'll leave. Get the hell out of there.
Yeah. Get the hell out of there. Congratulations, you survived a meeting with the Lord of Light.
Yeah, well. More like he survived a meeting with me.
Yeah. With that, each of you have found new paths or perhaps new directions. This, let's say, kerfuffle has been a time of learning for all of you. Though many of you can no longer call London your home, you can still say that you have been members and have survived the Court of Mithras. I think with that, we can bring this short little saga to a close. And say you guys have managed to survive. Congratulations. That was not guaranteed.
Who knew? Who knew?
Right?
The fact that all of
I
us made
can-
it is.
Yeah.
Whew.
I can say
Shock to me.
to Conrad / John, that was quick thinking. I did not consider that as a possibility. That was
Which,
Oh,
the brainwashing thing?
yeah,
yeah.
now it is truth. It's like, yeah. If you had lied to him, bad things would have happened. But you just technically didn't lie to him.
Yeah, now she just has to put my memory back the way it was. Which I would hope she do, but she's a Malkavian. So who knows?
Who
knows?
knows?
gone forever.
Who knows? Let's just say there are parts of your mind that are probably not corrected. And probably it's for the
Memory's back,
best.
but also you kind of fucked up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably for the best you don't have your whole memory of the situation.
Probably. It'll be fun when I
Nonetheless-
bump into other people.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, I thought you were dead. Oh, well.
Oh well.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. I hope our lovely audience has enjoyed. I hope my players have enjoyed this little saga that's been kind of thrown together, despite all the breaks and the ums and ahs in our schedule. I hope people have had fun. And I hope people are excited, as this is a semi-prologue of the next Dark Ages series, which will be Isle of Ragnarok, set on the Isle of Man, where the players will be fighting against an ancient Methuselah that has claimed the Isle as his own. A different Methuselah to the one they've been fighting today.
Different one.
Nonetheless, let's do some outros. We're gonna start off with John. John, give us your outro. Tell the folks
Hey,
about
I'm
yourself.
John. I played the weirdest Zamisi of all time on the Path of Christ. What? Yeah, and next time I'm gonna play a Brujah with 5 potence, 5 celerity, and 5.
Exactly. See, John, what you should be doing is playing a caitiff and having 5 potence, 5 celerity, and 5 fortitude.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Super
That's the way
creative
you
for
have
the
it.
win.
But yes. Up next, Mars, give us your outro.
Hello and goodbye, everyone. I have been Mars, and I played Enid, who miraculously fucking survived that and did some clutch shadow shit, which was awesome.
Very cool. Up next, Blue, give us your outro.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining us for this mini adventure. Please come back for Isle of Ragnarok. I am Blue. I have been playing Ashley, who miraculously survived all of his own shenanigans once again. But I will be returning as a different Zamitzi in Isle of Ragnarok. So come join us.
Yes. The former prince of Peel.
Yep.
Now seneschal of Peel, maybe. We shall have to see how things go.
Court jester, if nothing else.
That's true. Court jester, Peel. And last but certainly not least, Drew, give us your outro.
Hey everybody, I'm Drew. Mark and crew, I just want to thank everybody for this little mini-series. It's been a lot of fun. It's been great playing with you all. I too will be returning for Isle of Ragnarok when it kicks up. Mark's got a few other projects coming up that I'm sure he'll tell you about, and I will be in some of those as well. Thanks everybody for tuning in and watching, and see you soon.
Yee. And finally,
Yay!
it is I, Mark, aka CatsMeow. This is my channel. This has been the Court of Mithras. If you want to see more of my stuff, check out my schedule. I have a few other games as well as a few other streams that I will be picking up soon enough that'll be more like variety streams, so I'll be playing video games and stuff with friends. So join us for that once I have more announcements to say on that. For now, join us next Thursday at 9:30 p.m. EST for the second episode of Orphaned Blood. A story of what if a bunch of unfortunate souls were kidnapped, embraced, and then thrown into the world with not so much as a how do you So join us for that tale of the abandoned next week. Other than that, anyone else got any other shout-outs they want to do?
No, I think
That's it.
I'm good.
Yeah, I
Thanks,
think we're
Mark,
good.
as always, for taking us on these lovely adventures. You're
Yeah, I hope
awesome.
you guys have
We love
enjoyed.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, with that,
I had a
good
lot
night.
of fun.
I'm glad. We'll have you back on again soon, John.
Oh no!
Yeah. Alright. With that, have a good night, y'all. We're gonna raid out, so see you later.